I showed you guys the follow-up email from that crazy Asian girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not here, though, right?
Did we talk about that on air?
I didn't talk about it on air. Okay,
I thought we might have. No?
No, I didn't. So I go to the Soho House to this crazy show.
And we just have 5 minutes left, so this is perfect. Tell us.
He's saying so this will be it.
So I go to Soho House. I had this crazy show. The MC goes up. He's just bad. Okay, he's doing bad crowd work. It just would set a tone for the show that was bad. But also the Soho House is like members only type people. So that's not a good crowd.
It's gonna be the worst crowd.
That's not a good crowd.
It's gonna be the worst.
So then they
experience.
had the show was in this room where the bar was over here. The stage was on the ground, like on the
There you
floor,
go.
and the crowd was over here. So anyway, that person goes up. Every comic goes up. It's weird. The last two sort of did a little okay. I'm the last comic. The mic's cutting in and out. All right. So at a certain point in the show, I just took the mic away from my mouth and I just did the show like this and I came back up.
Yep.
So I'm making some sort of like relationship joke. And then I look, no one says anything. I go, no one's in a relationship. I look over and there's people on the couch right here. Now there's a white guy, white girl, black guy,
Nice.
two Asian girls.
Oh.
So I just said like this. I said to the I go, oh, you brought two Asian girls with you? I was like, two Asian girls. That's the joke. Whatever. Yeah. I move on from it. Some people laugh. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Later in the show, I'm like, I figure it out. I go, oh, you guys are members, huh? Who's a member here? And then I sort of like tepid claps and I go, all right, membership check.
Yeah.
You can't be in here unless you are a member.
Right.
Or you bring two Asian girls.
That's hilarious.
Okay? It's funny.
Great.
That's all. That's the only reference I make to these people. Okay? So.
But that's technically funny.
Boom.
Whether you like it or not.
After the show, I'm like, wow, that was terrible. I'm waiting to get food for Rachel because Rachel said when she saw I was going to the Soho House, she goes, oh my God, you're going clubbing? You know? I was like, are you kidding me?
You're working. That's hilarious.
So I go, all right, let me get some food for her. So I'm waiting and the guy comes up to me and he's like, yo, I'm so sorry, but hey, man, those two Asian girls are on a rampage. They're looking for you. You know, and in my mind, I'm like,
and then he looked at you and said, do you know karate?
But I was like looking for fucks. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have any with me. You know what I mean?
Hey, Meta, do I give a fuck?
So then there's a curtain. This is how bad it was, too. There's a curtain between the stage and the backstage.
Okay.
Which is like, so I opened the curtain to tell him, hey, I think you should do the show back here. Like here's the bar.
By the way, the most Erik Griffin shit of all time.
I'm like,
here's what you should do.
That's
I'll
right.
fucking knock you out, bro.
Here's what you should do. So he goes, oh, that's a good idea. You know, but the girls are right here. And she comes up to me. She's like, I need to talk to you. I'm a member. You know, she's going in and she's like has her camera in my face like she's filming me. Bro, I'm going like this. Yeah, so you should do the thing, put the show here. Maybe the speaker's like this. Then I take the curtain like this and I go like this. You know what I mean? Oh. And, then and I'm like, continue to talk.
That's
and everybody's kind of being like, hey, man, are you? I was like, who cares? So then now this is going in. She opens the curtain and she's just like, you know, I'm a member. We were not with this black guy. And she's going in, you know, and I'm like, wow.
Oh, you're racist.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. And then like the what does she call it? The
hostess?
The manager is now talking to them, you know, and I open the curtain back up and I go, you know what? Because I want to bring the race card back, you know. I'm like, I feel like you're only doing this because of, you know.
So I would be there. I would be there in the back. I'd be like, yes.
So now the manager is like,
when
sir,
you said that.
He's like, sir, because he can tell that these girls are crazy. So then I leave. I'm thinking nothing of it. Of course, the next day, I get an email. Nick, email. Now, I'm going to read it so you can see how crazy this is.
Okay.
Don't mean to come off as aggressive or start a fight, so no need to reply or argue. But just FYI regarding what happened at Soho House at WeHo last Sunday, Asian girls get house membership too. So immediately, she don't understand humor
doesn't
at all.
Get it, yeah.
She don't get it. So that already is like -1 for her.
Yeah.
We didn't come with the black guy.
She wanted to make that clear.
Let's make that
racist.
perfectly clear that we don't date black men. Okay,
Racist.
all right. And we weren't escorts.
They're good lovers. That's
But we weren't escorts. So that tells me that that's what's going on at the Soho House. And like this is like she's on some shit that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. This is her own personal feelings.
It is.
Like,
basically, what it means is we aren't escorts anymore. That's basically what she's saying. You said nothing about it.
She goes, it was fucked up for you to assume that. And then in parentheses, you totally know what you were insinuating. That is like,
No, yeah.
Not even remotely what I was
No,
insinuating.
you were talking about, you get girls at the club.
Yeah.
Bring 'em.
I'm talking about this black dude being he's like, all right, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So as you can see, you messed with the wrong person.
Oh no, emails.
Someone needed to tell you this. If you think that's a joke, it was cheap and poor one, and it wasn't funny. By the way, thanks for asking, but I usually go to the Laugh Factory and Comedy Store. I enjoy stand-up comedy a lot. I've seen countless of them. I think I might have seen you once at the Laugh Factory too. But what you said at Soho was just so lame.
She didn't mention
One
me.
more thing that night, you said, "I'm sorry you got offended." This is what I did say this to her. "I'm sorry you got offended" was not an apology. That's just passive aggressive.
You're not trying to apologize.
Apology. All right, one more thing. That night you said, okay, you can try to turn this into another poor joke and tell it to public.
Okay.
Right now, thank you.
Yeah.
But I don't
People
think that's
are
going
laughing
to
at
be
home.
well accepted. Okay, like you think this email's been accepted? The audience generally doesn't appreciate something that's purely disrespectful with little humor. I disagree.
Yeah.
If people are generally uncomfortable, that's not a joke. Okay. I followed up with this. I said, "I'm glad you were able to get that off your chest.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving."
Bigger person.
You know? Then she follows up with this email.
I would have replied.
"I hope you live a less petty life and teach your son to be braver person who's not afraid to properly apologize." So,
Yeah.
you know what I love about this?
No.
My response, got her.
Oh. What was it?
My response, what I just said, I said.
Oh, yeah.
My
Oh,
response is that
100%.
she was fuming.
Yeah. You should have just sent back. Gotcha. Shoo.
No, you know what I wrote back? I said, if you need the last word,
Yeah. Oh, right.
I grant you the last word.
Nice.
And of course, she hasn't responded because that's how you get a cunt to shut the fuck up.
I love it, dude. I love it.
That's how you do it. You just, if some chick is going at you, you just go like this. I let you have the last word. Because now in their mind, they're like, he doesn't tell me what I can do. And blah, blah, blah.
He's getting the last word.
Oh, yeah. Fucking joke's on him. He told me to fuck off.
And I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like,
and I did.
That's an example of like, that person should never go to a comedy show. Because if you first of all, if you take people's words, you can parse them and turn them into whatever you want. But I in no way was implying that this escort was an escort. I'm sorry that like my powers of it just was stupid,
Also, dude, she was fucking for sure an escort, dude. Like, let's just
to even bring that up.
Hey, I wish I was on stage. Hey, you haven't fucked for money? It gets weird and shit. And I go, yeah, this is where we're going. No jokes.
Then you go, who paid for your membership?
Exactly. In a way. Oh, so in a way you did fuck for money.
It was just stupid. But go to ChristaLeah.com.
Yeah, I'll be at Fresno, Winnipeg,
and a bunch of stupid places.
Fresno, Winnipeg, Regina, Atlanta, Savannah.
And I'll be at Anchorage,
New York.
I'll be in Anchorage.
Krista.com.
I'll have all that stuff on
Denver,
my
Colorado.
Terrible website on coming up soon.